some people know what Oracle is, but some people don't. I actually go around and I tell people where I work out, and they're like, "What's Oracle?" So Oracle was started in 1977 by a guy named Larry Ellison, and they created the first commercial SQL database. And now they lead in AI and enterprise software. And Larry's my boss. He's my CTO. So CTO, they're the boss of all the engineers. So I don't report directly to him, but he is my boss. So when people ask me what Oracle is, if you've seen any of these things before, Oracle either created them or acquired them. So if you're using your phone right now, you're probably using something that was written with Java, and Java is owned by Oracle, and so is MySQL. MySQL is acquired by Oracle, and a lot of people use Docker now, but before Docker, people were using like virtual boxes and stuff, also Oracle product. And now Oracle Cloud. So a lot of people, they use AWS or they use Azure or Google Cloud, but Oracle has created something in 2016 called Oracle Cloud, and they're bringing some tools for everyone, not just big businesses. So what is OCI? OCI stands for Oracle Cloud Infrastructure. It was launched in 2016. It was Oracle's next generation cloud platform, built from the ground up for speed, security, and price performance. And it was designed to directly compete with AWS, Azure, and Google Cloud. Who is OCI for? Like I said, it's not just for big businesses. Any of you can make an OCI account tonight and play around with it. So it's for founders, it's for developers, anyone with an idea who want to build, experiment, or grow a business. You know, you belong with OCI. And if you look here, these are all of Oracle's data centers. The ones in dark blue are the ones that are built. The ones with like half white and half blue are the ones that are planned to be built. And these are both public and private. Sometimes when you're building software, you got to follow the rules and regulations of the local government. So that's why some of these data centers are in certain places. The data needs to be there, it needs to be private, or it needs to be somewhere nearby. All right, so like I said, I have some goodies for you guys. We're gonna do a little bit of trivia, and Izzy's gonna help me out because Izzy's got the goodie bag. So, which of these everyday things probably use AI? Is it Google Maps, Instagram filters, Spotify playlists, or all of them? Oh, this is gonna be hard. I only have one. So, all right, he raised his hand. Yeah, so you get to pick a treat out of the goodie bag. If you want, you can share it. Here. There you go. There you go. Correct. It was all of them. All right. So if you like playing video games, you probably knew what this was before your parents did, but just sharing it because this is what AI runs on. This is a graphical processing unit. It performs operations very rapidly, and it is the real superpower by doing 1,000 things at once, not just one at a time like a traditional CPU. This means you could crunch through massive amounts of data sets and run many processes simultaneously, called parallel computing. So at Oracle, we have a lot of these for you if you want. So you can actually pick which graphics card you want to run your code on, and we purchased a lot of them from NVIDIA, and you can see which ones you can get per supercluster. So I'll get into what superclusters are in a moment, but since I'm repping Oracle tonight, I didn't want to actually put the cloud service providers' names, but if you look at Ultra clusters, you can see they have the same one, but they only have 10,000 of them. And I won't also say the same. I won't mention the name of this cloud service provider, but they also have the NVIDIA H100, and you can only get 4,400. With Oracle, you can get the most. So we're trying to be competitive. All right, this is just another representation of the previous slide of all the different types of graphics cards that are offered at Oracle. And then here's another slide. And if you need a copy of the slides, Grant can share it with you, or you can reach out to me. I'll get you this data. All right, so let's get into superclusters. So superclusters are basically a massive collection of GPUs, thousands to over 100,000, all working together in Oracle's cloud. Think of it as the world's most powerful AI brain. One second. So with Oracle, you can actually pay by the minute versus the hour. That's something that is unique to OCI. So I have to get into RDMA. So basically, there's something called latency. So if something goes through the CPU, it's going to have latency. So what Oracle did was they created this. Oh, sorry. I thought I was on another slide. So RDMA is the secret sauce behind Oracle's ultra-fast cloud networking. It lets one computer access the memory of another one directly without the overhead of regular network traffic, enabling super low latency and high bandwidth. So up to 1.6 teraflops per node. This is essential for AI superclusters where thousands of GPUs need to share data instantly for training or interface jobs. Think of it like a private express lane for data, no traffic jams, no slowdowns. All right, now this was the diagram that I was talking about before. This diagram illustrates how OCI's RDMA fabric connects to NVIDIA's A100 GPU nodes. The non-blocking network fabric ensures every node can talk to every other node at full speed with no congestion. Each node connects at 100 gigabits per second. That's 1.6 teraflops. 1.6 terabits per second in full duplex. So you can move enormous amounts of data instantly. So here's another diagram that shows the RDMA. All right, another trivia question. So which of these did AI famously do first? So go ahead. B, correct. All right, Izzy. Yeah, so AI actually beat a very good chess player in 1997. Sorry, I only have sugar. So if you don't like sugar, just donate it to someone. Yes, the correct answer was B. All right, so let's get into what Oracle offers. So at Oracle, you can build chatbot document scanners, medical imaging analyzers, recommendation engines, you name it. This is where your idea gets supercharged. AI agents. So let's get into AI agents. So my actual two first presentations at GBD Tuesday was about an AI agent. Then I got into AI swarms. Now I'm going to talk about where you can deploy your AI agent or AI swarms to. And one place is Oracle Cloud Infrastructure. So it's cool to develop on your laptop, but like when you actually want to make a product, it needs to go somewhere. So this is a place where you can deploy that code to. All right, another trivia, and then we'll get into AI agents again. So which of these could you actually launch as an agent as a service business using cloud AI? And I know that's a little bit funny because it used to be SaaS and now it's not something else, but it's agent as a service, not something else, okay? So anybody want to try to take a guess? Not really. That's more like a SaaS. So an agent can do stuff on your behalf, B would be more of you have to go ahead. It is A. Yeah, sure. So an AI that scans job postings and automatically applies for jobs on your behalf. That doesn't require you. The rest. Oh, yeah, yeah. You get the last goodie. Yeah. So basically, B, C, and D, you have to interact with it. A is an AI agent. You set it up, you walk away. Think how cool it is. Like you want to apply for a better job. How time consuming applying for jobs are, going through all the pages and stuff, modifying your resume. An agent will do that on your behalf while you're sleeping. So it's pretty cool. All right. So this is more of what we would probably do where I work at Oracle, because I work for Oracle Hospitality. How cool would it be if you can say, book me this hotel, and it just does it for you? I'm still waiting for someone to come out with the agent that says, find me the cheapest ticket to this city during this month. And it'll go through everything, every single airline, or book me a multi-trip, make me a itinerary for a multi-city trip in different countries. And I'll pick out all the plane tickets, all the hotels, just plan my trip. So that's a good AI agent idea if anybody wants to try it out. I will actually pay you for the first subscription when it's done. So OCI generative AI agents act like digital assistants that can understand requests, plan out what needs to be done, gather any extra data needed, and take action, all automatically. For example, if you ask, book me a flight to Vegas and find me a room at Hilton, the agent understands and figures out the steps, checks the data, and actually does it. At the end, your travel is booked, hands-free. These are real prepackaged solutions ready to use out of the box. All right, so one of the big breakdowns is RAG, which stands for Retrieval Augmentation Generation. RAG allows AI agents to combine live company knowledge with large language models, so responses are more accurate and always up to date. It works by ingesting documents, breaking them into chunks, creating searchable embeddings, and storing them. When you ask a question, the agent finds relevant info and generates a tailored answer. This is how you get chatbots and virtual assistants that actually know your business, not just general AI. All right, here's a chatbot architecture at OCI. This is how a typical chatbot powered by generative AI and RAG works. A user asks a question, the system retrieves relevant documents or answers from storage, combines that with any past conversation, uses it all as context for the LLM. The result is an answer that's accurate, grounded in your organization knowledge, not just made up by the model. Here's some agent concepts. A few concepts behind AI agents. These are important for building and managing them. A session is a conversation with the agent. An agent endpoint is where you connect to the agent, like an API or a chat interface. A trace is the conversation history, which helps you debug or review what happened. A citation shows you where the answer came from, critical for trust and accuracy. Content moderation automatically filters out inappropriate or harmful responses to keep interactions safe. To make most of generative AI agents, you have to provide the right data. Here's how you set up your data from Oracle's AI agents. Your source data goes into object storage bucket, one bucket per source. Only PDF and TXT files are allowed, up to 100 megabytes each. PDFs can have images, charts, or tables, but those must be under 8 megabytes. The right setup ensures your AI agent have everything they need to answer the questions accurately. All right, so there's a big push at Oracle to get all the engineers certified with AI and generative AI, but it's not only closed to us. any of you can go to my.learn.oracle.com and you can get any of these certifications. Some are paid, but some are free. So I recommend doing it. Everything I taught you tonight came from that learning. And it's really good. I feel that everyone's going to need to know about AI soon. It's going to become a commodity, and everyone should. I believe everyone should do it. Even my father's using AI. He's using it to like see the value of the pennies he finds on the floor. So sometimes it hallucinates because it tells him that it's worth 3,000. We actually went to the pawn shop, and the pawn shop guy said, "I don't want to look at your penny." So anyway, I mean, it seemed very convincing. Like I was like, "Wow, Dad, you hit the jackpot," but it was just a penny. So you can take the exam here. So if you want to take a picture of this URL, go there later. And then you can get one of these certifications. And if you guys want to stay in touch with me, then you guys can scan this barcode for my LinkedIn, or you can scan this one for my Instagram. I have an Instagram. I make content. I make funny content. I make informal content. Some people here in this room have been in some of my skits, so if you guys are content creators, you can reach out to me. And that's it. I could show you the OCI dashboard. I wanted to do a demo tonight, but I couldn't get the RAG to work, so it will be kind of boring. It looks pretty cool. You can upload documents to a bucket, and you can set up your chatbot to look at it. You can also set it up to hook up to a database. And it's cool because like ChatGPT doesn't let you make a chat. I don't think it lets you make a chatbot and see what people are asking. And I'm very interested in this personally because I want to create a product and make product market fit. And a good way to do that is, I think, by using AI to figure out what people want and to build a product. And I think AI is just the solution for that. Oh, questions.
Going to go back to those resources. You have a GPU, memory, and storage. I use the different cloud companies product. Sometimes it's hard to get a GPU I want, or sometimes the storage is a problem. So they promise I have this much. I want to know or compete with them, how successful, how stable when I want to get my resource.
Yeah, so you can actually order. So I'll go back to this slide here. Hold on a second. Let me go back to the superclusters. So if you want a supercluster and you got the money for it, you can order. One second. You can actually order that. I believe you can order up to those amounts, and they'll do it for you. So it's orderable. But like I said, if you got the money for it, it's good. I don't have the money for it, so but they will. You can order the GPUs and they'll set it up for you, and then you can hook it up to object storage.
What's the price compared to others?
So there's a calculator. I can provide you the link. There's a calculator. As far as like price per cloud service provider, I don't have a breakdown. I know it's cheaper than Amazon because I was trying to build like an application boilerplate on Amazon using 4 different environments. So like dev environment, QA environment, UAT environment, production environment. And I wanted to be able to like turn on and off these environments. And my bill at the end of the month was like $900. And I know by the calculations I did, if I switch to OCI, it'll probably be half of that. So you might save. I know they're competing with each other still, and they're trying to lower prices. But as far as I know, Oracle is the only cloud service provider that charges by the minute. So depending on what you're doing, you might be able to save some money at Oracle. In the back.
Thank you. Regarding Stargate, what are going to be probably new features that we're going to see with Oracle AI?
So some features that they have right now that are coming out, that are out right now, are generative AI agents, fully managed. So you don't have to be a programmer to create an AI agent. It's very simple to set up. So one of those that I feel is a very powerful feature that Oracle's pushing right now.
And what are going to be the certifications in order to work with these data centers that are being built in Texas?
Can you repeat the question for the audience?
Yeah. So your question was what products are Oracle developing to help people out?
Yeah, and possibly what new certifications have come down the pipeline that would fit in perfectly with what they got planned.
So they have a few certifications. If you want to go to mylearn.oracle.com, they have a lot of certifications. There's the certification I just showed. Let me pull up that one. So this is the 2025 AI Foundations Associate. They have a 2025 Generative AI certification. That, from what I remember, is $225 to take the exam. You can do the course for free. The exam is proctored. You can put it on your LinkedIn. And then they also have another certification for AI agents. And my personal opinion, that's the one I'll go after. AI agents is like the new software as a service. And if you notice, more and more people are talking about use ChatGPT. That's like AI. So they're gonna get accustomed to using an agent, and they'll probably sign up for a service. Like I said, if you can build me a agent that will book all my plane tickets and find the cheapest flight, I will pay you for the first month right now, because I know that's a problem I have. I spend so much time planning like a vacation, and I'd rather pay $20-$30 a month for a service like that, and so I could book all my planes, my Airbnbs, my reservation, my like things to do in the country or city that I go to. So yeah. Any more questions? Nope.
All right.
All right.